On to our next screen. Here we can see our first contestant to sign up, Spongy, talking about the addition of an actual dead body, and of course not being received well at all. We have yet another response about a real serial killer, written by late rejoiner Gumbally. Meanwhile, Pawn suggested they saw the house on Twitter. I agree, most things on Twitter are pretty terrible nowadays. There's also this entire Google form page, but with a face and object show limbs, with another Ghostbusters response. This round had quite a few different types of responses with multiple appearances. Speaking of, 3 responses on this screen mention ghosts.
As for the other 19 YouTube players and the 2 fandom players.
From a very long trip.
Yes, that is why I slept so long.
What I heard,
small part and those guys all ended up in the 0 out of 3 group with the highest chance of elimination. 12 of you will be going home. If you're eliminated, you'll be deleted from existence. Anyways, we have a cake here for you all. If you're safe, you'll get a slice of cake. And, of course, if you're not safe, I'm deleting you from existence. We got a total of 1,830 votes, cast by 89 voters. This particular group got 724 votes. Now, let's begin revealing the votes. We'll start off with, I'm going to suffocate you with a Christmas tree while you walk across the sunny. You wanted to go first, and you were the meme lord, so let's see how much people respect memes. With 29 votes, maybe you should have, been a little more serious. Next up is Dark Mercury, someone who did not do the challenge. Well, we'll see how much people like villains. With 40 votes, you're not looking to be in such a good spot. Now let's tackle 2 people at once, Spongy and Multiplication Button. Both of you got 11 votes. However, in the event of a tie, the person who got all their votes first is the one more in danger. So Spongy, who had their last vote received on vote number 84, you are in more danger than Multiplication Button. Up next is Risky, another person who did not do the challenge, although in their case, they ended up doing it too late. You had 29 votes, the same as Watson. In the event of a tie, the person who got all their votes first is eliminated. However, both of you got your final vote on vote number 89. So in the event of that time, the person who got their first vote earlier is in more danger. That, in this case, is Misky, who had their first vote received on vote 1, while Zenolo got their first vote on vote number 3. Let's tackle 3 at once. Fox Heist, Poland Cube, and Platonic Love Potion. All 3 of you did not do the challenge. Platonic Love Potion with 40 votes, Poland Cube with 43 votes, and Fox Heist with 45 votes. You are not looking too good right now. Moving off from people who did not do the challenge, and someone who had a terrible excuse for not doing the challenge, Parhelion, you're up next. So far, people who did not do the challenge have not been doing well in these votes. And although you technically were an excuse and not a DNP, you could still be in some real danger. However, with 15 votes, you are in the top half of people. You have a decent chance of surviving. Tackling 3 at once now, these people did do the challenge, but they didn't do it well. Blocky, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Sketchbook. I don't know what to say about you 3. Sketchbook had the least of you 3 with 6 votes. Cinnamon Toast Crunch had 16 votes, and Blocky had 20 votes. You're all still in the top half, though Blocky is still in more danger than others. Now let's take a look at the lines. Line Block and Limey. One of you did not do the challenge, while the other did do the challenge, but put absolutely 0 effort into it. Line Block, you have 38 votes, which is putting you in a very bad spot. Limey, you do have 26 votes, which is still not good. although you're still in the top half of people so far. On the brighter side though, Sketchbook and Multiplication Button are the ones who get the first slices of cake. Now let's take a look at Gearbook, someone who already set a record. You had your last vote cast on vote number 18, which is the earliest last vote of anyone. You only got 2 votes, which is actually the lowest amount of votes of everyone who was up for elimination. Congratulations, you're safe. Looking at another record, we have Orby. Orby was the last person to receive their first vote. They received their first vote on vote number 28, longer than anyone else. However, people were not as kind to you, Orby, as you got 14 votes. That does not make you safe yet. On a brighter note, Spongy does get cake. Next up is 90 Degree Triangle. Having gotten 11th place, just one behind the prize range of the EWOW round, you might be considered a threat to some. With 19 votes, you are not yet safe. Orby, however, you are safe and will get cake. Gumbally, our most enthusiastic YouTube player, is up next. 5 votes, granting you a slice of cake and another round in the game. Mayonnaise is up next, and I don't know what to say about you. But you're safe with 11 votes. Earthquake is next up, and you are also safe with 11 votes. Moving on to another person who DNP'd, Basketball Hoop, you are in some danger right now, seeing how many other people who did not do the challenge got the highest amount of votes total. With 47 votes, this is not a good sign for you. You have the most votes of everyone right now. However, someone who also did not do the challenge, Parhelion, is safe and will get cake. Another person who didn't do the challenge is Flask. We are now at 12 people who are yet to have their vote counts revealed. Either Basketball Hoop or Flask is about to be eliminated right now. With 38 votes, Flask, you are not yet safe. Basketball Hoop, with 47 votes, you are eliminated. In brighter news, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is safe for another day. Next up, we have Chef Kawasaki Plush. Either Chef Kawasaki Plush or Fox Ice are about to be eliminated. Who's it gonna be? With 17 votes, Chef Kawasaki Plush is safe. However, Fox Ice, with 45 votes, you are eliminated. Goodbye. Next on the hit list is Torch. Torch is the last person yet to be revealed who hasn't done the challenge. And given how everyone who didn't do the challenge is beat by nobody except for Parhelion, you might be in some deep trouble. Either Torch or Hole and Cube will be going home right now. With 44 votes, Torch, you are eliminated. 90 Degree Triangle, you are safe. Up next is Tower of Motion Evolution Portal. Your name is a bit of a mouthful to say, and gimmick characters might not be the best in a viewer voting round. Either you or Hole and Cube will be going home. With only 16 votes to your name, Tome is safe. However, Hole and Cube, you are eliminated. Alright, I see you, Attention Seeker. You'll be up next. Despite wanting to grab me and everyone else's attention, that could be bad here. You might be seeking attention towards you in terms of getting votes. Either you or Platonic Love Potion will be sent home. With 21 votes, you are not yet safe. Flocky is safe and gets cake. Platonic Love Potion, with your 40 votes, you are eliminated. Shy Guy Mask is up next. The opposite of Attention Seeker. You don't really like attention, do you? Either you or Dark Markery will be sent home right now. With 14 votes, Shy Guy Mask is safe. Dark Markery, there's only enough space for one Dawn in this room, and that's me. Goodbye. We're down to only 6 people who have not been revealed their vote counts yet. We have 6 slices of cake to give out, and 6 people still in purgatory wondering if they will be saved or not. Let's head on over to Christmas Techno Scarf, another wintry fashion accessory. Either you or Lime Block will be going home. With 19 votes, you are still in the game, Christmas Techno Scarf. Lime Block, sayonara. Coming up on a non-object, also object, Daisy the Donkey. Either you or Flask will be sent home. Who's it going to be? Daisy the Donkey with 19 votes, you are still in this game. Flask, your 38 votes against you means that you will be going home. We have 4 slices of cake left to give out. Let's tackle Violent Scribble now. It's either you or Misky going. Violent Scribble with 16 votes, you are safe. Misky, for doing the challenge too late, you have gotten eliminated. And with thus all the people who did not do the challenge all got voted out. We have 3 more slices of cake left to give out. Up next is Minesweeper 9 Tile. Either you, or I'm going to suffocate you with the Christmas tree while you walk across the sunny, will be going home. And with 16 votes, Minesweeper 9 Tile, you are safe. I'm going to suffocate you with the Christmas tree while you walk across the sunny. You are eliminated for using too many memes. 2 people left. Let's take a look at the person who barely survived the EWOW round, Pentomino. You need less than 26 votes to survive this elimination. Either you or Limey will be going. Pentomino, you only received 5 votes, meaning you are safe and get a slice of cake. Limey, you received 26 votes, making you eliminated due to your lack of effort in this challenge. And with that, we have one more person left to reveal. This entire Google Form page, but with a face and object show limbs. Either you or Attention Seeker will be going home. Or getting deleted. With 21 votes, we have a tie. In the event of a tie, the person who got all their votes first is eliminated. Except both of you got your final vote on vote number 89. And in the event of this tying, the person who got their first vote earlier is eliminated. And this one did not tie. Whichever one of you got your vote earlier will be eliminated, while the other one will barely survive. Entire Google Form page, but with a face and object show limbs, your first vote was vote number 1, while Attention Seekers was vote number 3, meaning you get the final slice of cake. That unfortunately means this entire Google Form page, but with a face and object show limbs, you are eliminated. This concludes the 0 out of 3 elimination round. You may now leave. From Gumbally. YouTube consisting of Crystal Ball, Gumbally, Oh No Sign, OC Adjacent, Parrot, Spongy, Sport, and Trident. First off, I just want to say I was unsure how it was going to work out with you guys being struggling to communicate with each other. You guys did great. So, I want Team YouTube to feel proud of themselves. To the ones who contributed. As for the shelter, I unfortunately made the horrible realization that I made it way too dang small compared to what they actually had in mind. The proportions were too small. But anyways, let's take a look at it. So this is meant to be a kitchen. All these little cabinets or whatever. This is a countertop or whatever. They have a stove and a toaster and stuff like that. And then on the second floor, these are supposed to be two separate rooms with two separate beds each. You go across this little connecting bridge to the next house, which has the same setup. And then there's a balcony over here instead of a little bridge. And then down here, this is supposed to be the lounge area. This is meant to be a couch. There's supposed to be a TV here. It's meant to have all the amenities needed for the average home. So anyways, let's get into this shelter. Creativity 1, you guys requested that it be raining during this, or I don't know if you guys requested that, but all of your, images for this has it during the rain. So I assume that's what you wanted. But, I mean, that actually works. And the sort of two-towered mechanism thing, it's sort of like a connected home, which is sort of what other people were doing in the past. But it honestly kind of works here. I don't know why, it just does. So, creativity, I'm giving you guys a 3. Realism! So I'm just gonna take a quick look at Gumbally's video of showing off their shelter. In the kitchen, they have a blender, a toaster, a microwave, a cooler. And then the common area, they have a TV, episodes puzzle. Oh, episode 3 puzzle. Okay. Like a couch, an armchair. You guys are not doing all that. You are not building electricity out in the wild. You guys are not getting all this electrical equipment if you're stranded in the wild. So realism, you guys get a 1. I'm sorry, but like, you made an impossible set of amenities. Practicality? This shelter works. With the 2-bedroom system, that's actually meant to actually fit people. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible builder. This works as a shelter. You guys made it like 2 little homes with this. It's nothing amazing, but it's not bad at all in the slightest. And I think everything works. The kitchen and the common area, it works. So you guys get a 4 out of 5. Comfort. Having rooms, not separate shelters, is a good idea. To make it feel less crowded. You're not like snuggling up next to each other or whatever. And you have those amenities. You have a living room area where you can just sit on the couch. You could take a break at the balcony or whatever. I think that you guys got a really solid idea of what comfort should and could be. It has everything. So you guys get a 5 on comfort. Congratulations on that. And then vibes. The rain is like a solid touch to this place. Plus a flex that your shelter can withstand rain. It works. And the vibe is just kind of separated but not. Here's the thing. I knocked blue and yellow team shelter for feeling like, oh, it's just multiple shelters. Isn't this sort of the same thing? Yes and no. I feel like it's more of a connected home. This is not necessarily like a bridge between 2 homes, but more so like another balcony. At least that's how I personally see it. Is it disjointed? Yeah. Does it work? I don't know, it kind of does to me. This kind of gives off the vibe of, you're lost in the middle of the night and you're looking for some place to stay. Why don't you stay here at this mysterious inn or whatever? Nightly Manor is what they called it. I think it can work. I feel like the vibes are unique here. I'm giving you guys a 4 out of 5. That brings your total to a 17. If you guys didn't go crazy with the electronics in your shelter, you guys could have won. But regardless, you're all safe. Congratulations. Even though half of you did nothing.